Hello viewers, I'm Simon Christie and welcome to another massive episode of 4Drive TV. When I say massive, I actually mean it this time, guys. It is our 400th episode. That is correct, 400 episodes of 4Drive TV. Now we've got a great retrospective episode. We speak to a lot of the sponsors and people who've been involved with the show over the last, 10, 11 years now, guys. A great episode. I hope you enjoy it. Tread lightly, keep it safe, play hard. Welcome to the show. My name's Simon.
And I'm Jason.
And what a fantastic episode we've got for you.
We've got plenty of action, some education, and we check out heaps of great rigs as well.
First up though, we're off to Tallawarra State Forest to have a look at some of the awesome tracks down here in Victoria. A fantastic destination. Let's go to it. Back in 2004, Miranda and I decided to create Australia's first dedicated four-wheel drive TV program. We were definitely passionate four-wheel drive and outdoor enthusiasts. I was competing in the 40, and the TV show was the obvious progression in taking our enthusiasm for all things four-wheel drive related to a whole new level. Well, we knew nothing at all about TV production, and we didn't even own a camera. But through sheer passion and tenacity, we got the project off the ground. And within just the first 8 months, we had won Best New Community Producer Australia-wide and the coveted Most Popular Program Award. 10 years and 400 episodes on, 4Drive TV continues to grow strongly, and we are still loving every minute of the massive commitment we have made to support the diverse 4-wheel drive scene. 4Drive TV basically follows a magazine-type format with trip reports, product tips, technical advice and a diversity of feature stories. But key to the popularity of the show has been our long-lasting commitment in supporting all forms of off-road and 4x4 motorsport. And the biggest event we've covered over the years has been the Tough Truck Challenge. Let's take a quick look at how our coverage of this event and the event itself has changed over the years. The biggest, the baddest, the nastiest event in Australia, if not the world, Tough Truck, is always a huge event. Let's have a look at some of the wild action. Apart from Tough Truck, we've also covered a diversity of events, including off-road racing, Winch Challenge, all-terrain events,
Now I'm drawn to the machine.
stadium racing,
Get my corn out, see it free. Well, now it's go.
club competitions,
Driving in my moon buggy.
family fun carners,
Oh, and she's my queen. I tell you now, she is the best damn gun seen. Well, now it's
and the incredible high-flying motor-style events from the Loveday 4x4 Adventure Park in South Australia.
on the road. Shooting rocks and jumping crazy. Dodging landmines in my moon buggy. Look out, here comes the UFO. Should I let it go? Here comes the hovercraft, oh no.
Country cocky Tony Waitley had a vision to turn his farm into a thriving four-wheel drive park, and he called on 4Wheel Drive TV from day one to partner with his events, and what a result. Year after year, Tony's events have wowed our viewers with incredible 4x4 action and non-stop thrills and spills.
My moon buggy, baby. My moon buggy, baby. Oh. My moon buggy, baby. My moon buggy, baby. My moon buggy, baby.
But there's more to 4Wheel Drive TV than just the hardcore events and action, and a big part of the show has been our regular trip reports.
So you've never been loved truly.
Over the past 10 years, we've reported on just about every state and territory within Australia. There's been plenty of trips to WA, some muddy reports from the Northern Territory, a diversity from Queensland. We've hit all corners of New South Wales, enjoyed a number of beach and forest runs in Tassie, completely explored Victoria, and experienced a diversity of locations within South Australia. 4Wheel Drive TV remains committed to bringing you the best in trip reports, and we look forward to bringing you more over the next 10 years.
Get your head inside here quickly. It's time for 4-wheel drive TV.
A big part of 4Wheel Drive TV's growth and diversity over the years has been our extensive overseas adventures, starting with numerous trips across the ditch to New Zealand. The Kiwis love their mud, and we've done no end of features on their local tiki tours and the massive local competition scene, but I'll come back to that a little later. Outside of New Zealand, our first overseas feature was in Fiji, where we looked at the number and diversity of 4-wheel drives on this tiny group of Pacific islands.
Away. This time we got is a luxury, not a care. Just gotta get there. The friendly faces and cold beer, and songs to sing, and stories to
Our next one, though, was an unforgettable journey to the Philippines with good friends and show supporters DP Chip, and man, that trip literally went off with a bang. Whilst there, we also did some very different off-roading and finished with an amazing jungle adventure with the local industry leaders from 199 Off-Road House in Manila.
ease up, ease up.
We continued our overseas reports with a quick story on 4x4s in China, and then on to another super memorable trek in the jungles just north of KL in Malaysia. Hawaii was also a favourite when we caught up with Rich from Ohana Trails for an amazing Jeep trip into the renowned Peacock Flat on the east side of Oahu. During our first trip to Hawaii, we also met good mate and fellow four-wheel driver Dougie. Old Dougie got us into some incredible four-wheel drive locations, took me sky high in his chopper, and even set up a visit to a naval military museum for a different sort of off-road adventure. Whilst in Hawaii, we also flew across to Maui to be absolutely gobsmacked by what the Island Crawler Union was doing literally in their own backyard. Heading back to Asia, another remarkable trip found us in Thailand with local shop owner Song and his family, where we trekked over the range and into Patong. A trip to Singapore found us in the welcoming hands of local 4x4 enthusiasts from Revo Performance. Now this was a night run with a difference, and for legal reasons I can't even divulge the location. Nonetheless, it was another unforgettable adventure. Also in Singapore, the local Suzuki Jimny Club took me on a 25-hour non-stop four-wheel drive ride across the border and into the southern reaches of the infamous Johor region of Malaysia. Great people, wild rides and some very cool tracks made for another stunning overseas feature story. Dragged back to Hawaii by Miranda, I had no choice but to head out again with local wheelers for another day of serious wheeling, island style, with the Punisher Union. And another invite back to Maui could hardly be refused, as good mate Kea and his team held nothing back in their lava flow gulch and waterfalls. For an outing of a very different type, Danny and I jumped in a Jeep in Ho Chi Minh City and headed out with local ARB distributor Min Fan and his team of crazy off-road enthusiasts. Now when these guys say off-road, they really mean it, and how could we ever forget this experience? Our most recent overseas trip report was back in Thailand, but this time on the mainland with local ARB staff and Option 4x4. And as this episode goes to air, we are back in Thailand filming more adventures and enjoying the worldwide language of four-wheel driving, ready to share it with all of our viewers across future episodes. Hello and welcome to a brand new episode, a brand new series of 4Wheel Drive TV. I am, of course, Simon Christie. Now we're down here in the heart of freezing cold New Zealand, getting some awesome event coverage for you guys. Behind me you can see one of the tough New Zealand trucks that these guys build down here. They love their wheeling just like we do in Aussie. Over the years, we have also featured extensive trip reports across both the North and South Islands of New Zealand. New Zealand has a thriving four-wheel drive scene, and whilst the country's population is on par with that of Melbourne, the opportunities and popularity of four-wheel driving abound. We've been fortunate to see so much of Aotearoa by four-wheel drive, but we've also been treated to its amazing 4x4 event scene. We've been the major media partner for the Taupo 1000 for the past 8 years. It's the Southern Hemisphere's biggest off-road race. This 2-day event sees hardened competitors tackling 1,000 kilometres of forest trails in just 2 days. In earlier years of our coverage, around 80 vehicles would line up to race, but during the last one, in 2013, over 120 brave off-road warriors peeled onto the Taupo 1000 course to take on this enduring challenge. We've extensively covered the winch challenge scene across both islands. Some years we even crossed the ditch 6 times to cover New Zealand winch challenge events from Whangarei in the far north to Hanmer Springs in the south. Just like us Aussies, the Kiwis love their winch challenges, and it's certainly a very busy and popular scene. One of the most bizarre overseas trips we have ever filmed though was a fan's wedding in New Zealand, as Jason and Sarah tied the knot during a day of incredible four-wheeling just north of Christchurch on the east coast of the South Island. That one was definitely a memorable highlight, even though we lost a camera towards the end of the day.
Welcome back from the break. We love making the show, getting to places like this, beautiful. Next up, let's have a look at one of your rigs.
A big part of 4 Drive TV from the very first episode has been the Your Rig segments.
How you doing, buddy?
Not too bad, mate. That's good.
David Angus, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Simon.
Hi, Lachlan.
Good.
Super.
What's the name of your hairdresser, Simon?
This part of the program allows us to feature one of our viewers' four-wheel drives.
It's an 89 Ford Maverick short wheelbase.
Very nice, in black I see. Now what sort of modifications does it have?
The owner gets to show off their pride and joy, talk about their accessories and where they like to drive.
5-inch spring lift, 2-inch body lift.
Modifications that we'd like to do is put a bull bar on there.
We do a lot of touring. We belong to a
It's also an opportunity for us to thank and reward our loyal viewers with a substantial prize pack of goodies thanks to our sponsors.
We have some fantastic prizes for you for being on 4 Drive TV.
So over the years, we have featured 400 of our fans' rides, and that means we have handed over 400 Spanset snatch straps. Of course, there have been hundreds of other prizes along the way as well, and the prize pack is now an overflowing ARB cargo gear carry bag with a swag of highly anticipated accessories, knickknacks, merchandise and more. Of course, the Your Rig segment will continue as a weekly feature, and the prize pack will continue to change and grow. But of course, we'll always feature the well-received electric blue Spanset snatch strap.
Thank you very much for being on 4 Drive TV.
No worries, thank you. Thank you to all the sponsors, and thanks for a great day, and thanks for pulling me out.
I'll run through it again. Oh, yeah, have your morning tea first. Have another morning tea.
Do you want to come through? No, you are? Okay.
Sweet. Did you tape that?
Does that mean I've got the clap?
When you're ready, David.
Okay, tell me ready.
When you're ready.
Four Drive TV is actually up to its 400th episode. That makes me feel very, very old because I've been in it since the beginning. And I've got to say huge congratulations to Simon and Miranda for doing an absolutely awesome job in putting it out.
But no, I reckon that should be congratulated. Some of the best watched shows in the world are actually vehicle shows these days, and 4 Drive TV is right up there amongst them.
Great achievement. It's been a great show, been something that we've been involved with for a long, long time now and enjoyed every minute of it. It's been great for us to be able to actually get out there and talk to people. We as a company are very proud to be associated with 4 Drive TV. It's been a fantastic journey watching this show grow, both in quality of the show and also the level of interest from you, our customer base.
It's been great to support a show that can really talk to the 4 Drive community, getting the right information and getting their vehicle set up correctly.
Nava has been a proud supporter of 4 Drive TV for a number of years now. Best thing about four-wheel drive TV is when there are developments in technology, we can talk directly to the viewers of four-wheel drive TV and the four-wheel drive community and help them understand what's out there for their vehicle.
The outer chamber fills up with the car's water.
In the up position, it will allow you to actually bring the foot of the jack.
If you get a puncture, you can still run the same tyre, especially with directional stuff.
Or positive switching. Very nice little feature.
Hi, we're John and Ann Morton of Lifestyle Video Productions. We've been associated with four-wheel drive TV for quite a few years now, and we've contributed quite a bit of our footage to the show. And we've been very pleased to have been associated with them from the beginning.
I'd like to thank Simon and Miranda for all the help they've given us over the years, and I hope they keep going and they get to 5 and maybe 1,000 in a few more years' time.
When it started off, it was fun, but it's got better and better and better as it's gone along. Cinematography, everything's improved. It's a really hard thing to do when it keeps getting so much better. What are we going to do next year?
Team at Dirt Comp and 4 Wheel Drive Nation, I'd love to congratulate Simon and the team from 4 Wheel Drive TV on reaching their 400th episode. We've been working with Simon and the crew since 2006, since we first launched Dirt Comp magazine, and we've spent many a weekend out on the tracks, both 4-wheel driving and also at events like Tough Truck, Condo 750, and many of the great events around Australia, working on them together. It's been great fun, and we're looking forward to continuing that for many years to come.
Congratulations to the camera crew, Simon and Miranda, and all the guys that worked so hard on a fantastic show.
We're looking forward to being with you for another 400 episodes, supporting the show as 4-Wheel Drive TV supports the 4-wheel drive industry so well.
We've been on board with 4-Wheel Drive TV for a majority of that journey. Congratulations to Simon and Miranda. It's been fantastic to be there with you, having these great experiences around the country, and hey, let's look forward to the 500th episode. Yeah.
We look forward to a very long partnership with 4-Wheel Drive TV. Keep watching, it's a great show.
Thanks again.
Thank you very much, sir.
Oh, get on.
You done, mate?
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Is that all right?
Good.
All good.
All right, thanks, Steve.
Thanks, matey.
No problem, anytime.
Another weekly feature is the Comprig Story. This segment highlights the characters and machines that regularly compete in local off-road and 4x4 events.
Nick, welcome to the show. Nice to have you here.
G'day, how are you?
Very well. Now your vehicle here, an absolute gun machine, brand new. Now the vehicle itself, what sort of modifications have you done?
Featured rigs have included winch challenge trucks, rock crawlers, all-terrain vehicles, tough trucks, trophy carts, off-road races and plenty more. The comp rigs feature plenty of action and have also been the ideal way to finish each episode for the past 400. With 4x4 motorsport thriving locally and abroad, it's a good bet that you'll continue to see these characters and their machines featured on 4-Wheel Drive TV for years to come.
Thanks very much for your time, Andrew, and we'll see you at the next comp.
No worries, thank you. We'll see you there.
Great.
Viewers, unfortunately the end of this week's episode, but we're back next week with the 401st episode of 4-Wheel Drive TV, and we will continue going for another 400, I hope so, with your support. Thanks to my wife Miranda, thanks to all of the volunteers and staff who work behind the scenes here at 4-Wheel Drive TV, and thanks especially to you, the viewers, for supporting us all the way. We've got many more years to go. We'll keep the action coming your way. I'm Simon Christie, and always remember, tread lightly, keep it safe, play hard. I'll see you next week.